pros and cons of the style of sights that we've actually built is because we've always built super durable. Like durable was number one. That's the most important. I mean, the entire reason why we even make sights, we originally were making arrow rests for another company that was being sold under a different name. But the reason the first sights got made is because we'd take spills. Me and my brother were clumsy. We'd fall down when hunting, you smack stuff, break stuff. So we wanted, and it always was a huge pain to us because we weren't very financially fit per se. So like to go get a new sight was a big deal and expensive for my dad to be able to justify. And so one of his goals was to build something that was so tough that there's no way his kids could break it. And that's kind of started the entire line of our sights now, where everything's built super durable. It was as the joke was Josh proof or Cabe proof. That was always the line, And so, but it comes with a double edge. It's really cool for a consumer's perspective. I mean, I want a sight that's never going to break on me. But as from the dealing perspective, these guys, they sell a sight and a guy might not need a new sight until 5-6 years, maybe more down the road. Unless there's something new that he wants to upgrade to, technically he's good for probably the life of the bow. And so in turn, there's always been that double-edged sword of it. Some dealers have complained that when they sell that sight, it's the last sight they sell to that customer. And so, but still, from our perspective, I realize that's a bummer side of the picture. But the positive to me of having an end consumer know for a fact that he can trust his product and not ever walk in the woods in doubt that he's if he takes a spill, the last thing he has to worry about is his sight working, is worth it to me. As Spot Hogg goes forward, we build our sights this way. And so once again, we have to, our designs have to be better than our own designs to justify you to take off this indestructible sight off of your bow that's perfectly fine and functional and want to go get the next version because the features are just that much cooler. And so typically what you find is with us is sometimes it's about every, it seems like on average 4 to 5 years we come out with a new platform of a product. But typically what you see us do a lot is we do inline changes every other year, or we do a complete add-ons, where we go from the standard wire pointers. Now all of them have aluminum pointers and also double pointers and triple pointers, and we really run a whole section of a feature out on one of our models. We got lots of requests at the ATA this year specifically for wanting us to do the same face upkeep that we're doing with our fast steady type stuff with our, when's that going to happen on the Hogfather? Because the Hogfather's, obviously our flagship, most micro adjustable, got all the coolest features, but it's really been left behind when it comes to some of the facelifts that we've done with some of the other product models that we got. But futuristically, pretty much every year we kind of take a year off to catch up to make sure things work, and then usually every other year is when we're coming out with something new, and that could be either an inline change, a newer version of kind of the same model line, or maybe just a completely brand new product that no one's ever seen before.